What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dice House from their DCO commentary. Bringing this video here today for a few reasons. First up, I want to remind you guys about the DCUO Source livecast. Episode 50 is going to be taking place tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my buddy Trex's Twitch TV channel. Be sure to check the description out for a link to that. Remember, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As far as guests are concerned, I'm not exactly sure who all we're going to have on there. Been trying to talk to Meps about that, and he's like, we're trying to line up a few people and everything like that. I don't know, hopefully we'll have some people on there. But we're interested in what you guys have to say about, the past 2 years of DCO, mainly on there. Let us know what, come by and we'll have a conversation with all of you guys in the chat at the very least. Another reason why I wanted to bring this video to you guys is this was our Season 2 match for my groups in the DCUO Fight Club 5v5 season tournament that's going on right now. It's kind of working like a season, and then it'll be a tournament, at the end. It's kind of working like an NFL season, like a football season does. So this was our week 2 match against One Up's Group 1 here on their team over there. They had Cody Valdir was DPSing, Brittany Valdir's healing form, Stone Phantom's healing, Extreme Chaos was controlling, and Crumbs was tanking for them. This was a very, very good match, very intense. Last few minutes of it, extremely intense for my group. We'll get into that later on, though, when it happens. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about this match here, what we were doing in this match. We started off focus firing on Extreme Chaos here, trying to keep control of the controller. Basically, keep him from doing out too much damage on our healers, or their focus fire target, which ended up, from looks right there, was our controller Nevermiss. But keep pouring that on. When you doing the focus fire thing, healers are going to be back there trying to, throw out the block breakers, help them with the focus fire a bit, throwing out their heals and everything. Tank, DPS, and controller are on the focus fire target the entire time. All right. I've gone over, syncing up, calling out supercharges and stuff like that, calling out focus fires on. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit today about doing the hard switch. All right, the hard switch is when you've been focus firing on a single target for a long time. All right, you just haven't been quite. You'll see here a few times here we come pretty close to getting Extreme Chaos down a couple of times here, but it wasn't really starting. We weren't getting anything out of it. All right, when you're starting to not get anything out of it, when you can't get that kill from your first focus fire target. Okay, what you want to do is you want to do a switch. You want to do a hard switch, and you need to time several things up there. One of which mainly is timing up your supercharge. All right, timing up your supercharge, timing up your DPS trinkets as well. You see right here, he started to get line of sight on us. I was following the chase and all that to stay on top of him. And this is where Carlos, because I was out of line of sight, he called for the hard switch on Cody. So we switched to Cody real quick. And I think we got, you can see right there, we got him less than halfway. We got a good hard switch on Cody. I don't know whether the other team was forced to supercharge or not to help keep him up here. I'm pretty sure we forced at least one supercharge out of him, for sure, though, to keep Cody up here. But, here we are, we're just, putting the damage on, piling damage on, pile it on, doing that the whole time. That's what a good hard switch does. It gets the other healers to burn up their power. Controllers have to throw out a lot more power to keep the healers powered up. And, the healers may have to burn a supercharge in order to keep the focus fire target on their team alive because of a hard switch. And that's what you want to do with a good hard switch. But at the same time, though, when you're getting that hard switch on there, So, you know, hard switch, you got it on there, you got a good, strong hard switch on somebody, but you still can't get them down. All right, that's when you got to do another hard switch. That's what, you know, it's all about right now. It's all about the good hard switches, because healers can really heal up. You know, especially the really good healers out there. They can heal up really good, and it's all about overpowering. See, I almost got him again right there. uh, it's all about overpowering the heals that they're getting, because there's two healers on the other team, on both teams. So it's all about doing more damage than the healers can put out for heals. That's the main focus you want to do for it. When you are the focus fire target, you know, I've gone over this before and all that. You want to be farming your blues, farming whoever find out whoever's throwing the block breakers for the other team. Get a lunge on them. Get an immunity on them. Get a block if you're lucky enough. If there's nobody throwing block breakers on, you know, hold a block. You know, tap a block real quick. You know, get a stun off somebody who's lunging you or in the middle of a combo, and you can get an immunity right there to keep you alive here. Cody did a good job of, you know, getting some blocks in there on us to keep himself alive here. Not to put anything down on Stone Phantom or Brittany, both of them really good healers. Did a really good job, but as you can see, you know, that the focus fire, it wasn't working for us. The hard switch didn't quite work for us. So like I said, that's when you've got to go and you've got to do another hard switch. You've got to do another hard switch. So we're sitting here, we're kind of biding our time, because like I said, it's not just about getting a good hard switch on there. You got to sync things up. You got to sync things up. That one of those, you know, do it when you got supercharge out. Do it when you got your trinkets available to you. All right. So here we are. We're staying on top of Cody here. All right, keeping the pressure on. All right, to get these, you know, keep them occupied, keep them trying to throw heals out to keep Cody up this whole time. And then this is when, coming up here soon, this is when we decided to do another hard switch. I called this hard switch out because I knew it was getting that time. All right, called the hard switch out, and I was like, all right, we got to do the hard switch now. Everybody get ready for it. Everybody get your trinkets. Everybody get ready and all that. And this is when I called out. Here pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we stayed on Cody much longer than this. But I got everybody ready and all that. I was waiting for the supercharge is what I was doing. I was waiting for them to call out for a supercharge. Because when you got the supercharge out, that's when the controller can dump all of his power on the debuffs and damage and everything. Because, you know, power's going out to the group. He doesn't have to worry about putting out as much power. Wait for it. Oh, okay, I know when we did it. I know when we did it. Yeah, we synced up the FOS1 DPS trinkets real quick. Here on Cody some more. Keep them busy and all that. Again, that's another strategy too. You keep that focus fire burning on there, and you keep a lot of pressure on that focus fire target before you do the hard switch. When you get ready to do the hard switch, it's going to be a lot more effective. It's going to be a lot more effective because the healer is going to be low on power. They may not have a supercharge ready, and you may be able to get in that kill by overwhelming them, basically. Like I said before in a previous video of mine talking about this, doggone phone, it's all about wearing the other team down. Wearing the other team down is in regards to their power, their supercharges, everything. This is when we started, this is when I called for the hard switch, right about here, though. Pretty sure. Yep, right there. Right. Yep. I called for the hard switch onto Extreme Chaos. And we synced up our trinkets. Synced up, you know, did it when the supercharge got called out. And just went to town on them. And all that. Don't be afraid, too. If you're the tank DPS or the controller, don't be afraid to stop in the middle of your combos, man. Throw a quick block breaker in there. You may catch them. You may get lucky and catch them. And that will help out your group a lot in regards to helping to get that kill. You see right there, somebody got a good block breaker on Extreme Chaos right there. Knocked him down. Kept him from getting immunity from a lunge or a combo. And you just got to keep going at him. Keep wearing them down. Keep wearing them down. Stay on them. Stay on them the whole time. Break out any stuns and all that. They get on you on it. You got to break out as fast as you can. Use your PvP trinket if you've got to break out. Healers and healers mainly all that. You got a debuff on you. You may want to save your PvP trinket in case the tank doesn't have immunity power available for you because, you know, they nerfed us. a while back. So you may want to save your PvP trinket to remove those debuffs. You see right here and all that, it's all about keeping the pressure on, keeping the pressure on, keeping the damage on. You know, so we're getting close to getting them. You know, you've gotten close a few times and all that. We know we're wearing them down right here, and it's all about, like I said, just keeping that pressure on, keeping the pressure on. Right there, we almost got them, and bam, there we go. We got our first kill in the match. Now, once you get that first focus fire target down, you know, you've got to immediately switch to another target. All right, you can't be going around from everybody going around on different players on the other team. You've got to immediately go to that next target. So you've got to immediately call that out as soon as you get that first kill. All right, basic rule of thumb. All right, act like you've been there before. All right, act like you've been there before. You know, don't act like it was your first kill. I mean, you get excited, no problem whatsoever. We got excited, but you know, Carlos was in here and all that. He kept his head and all that. He immediately called out our next target, and that's when we switched back on to Cody real quick. Here, now something's going to happen here in the next minute or so that was kind of messed up and had us panicking on my team. Here, you know, we're keeping the pressure on Cody and all that because we're wearing them down. We know we're wearing them down because we're able to burn down Extreme there. Finally burned down Extreme there, and we know they spent a lot of power trying to keep him up. All right, so we know we got a pretty decent shot at getting Cody here. Unfortunately, as often happens in this game, somebody disconnects or DCs. Well, somebody's about ready to DC here, and you see Bomber floating up right there. Yeah, it was him. Bomber ended up glitching out and then DCing right at this point. It was kind of lame. I was trying to figure out why Crumbs, Cody, and Extreme are up there, you know, attacking the ceiling of that or the bottom of that bridge for so long. And that's when, you know, right about now is when Bounty was telling us, you know, and we had asked him, you know, he was supposed to pop out a supercharge, but he couldn't do anything. He was completely glitched, couldn't do any damage, couldn't take any damage, and because of that, you know, obviously, you know, his supercharge wasn't going to give us any power either. So, knowing he was glitching and everything, that's when we knew we had to be on the defensive big time. When you're playing on the defensive, there's a few ways you can do that. The best way you can do that is to sit on their DPS. Sit on their DPS, keep harassing him, keep him from doing any of the big hits, doing a lot of, all the big damage for them. All right, so, you want to sit on the DPS. Focus fire target, whoever you are, all right? When you're playing on the defensive, kite, and kite. All right, never miss here. Stepped up his kiting game big time in this match right here at the end to make sure that he didn't get killed. I mean, he did a really good job. Never miss has come a long way. We did get a pug come in here. Right now, I've got to say this to the one-up guys. I give you guys mad props for not turning and focusing on the pug that we got. That shows, as much as it sucked that, we had a guy drop out for us, you guys could have gotten probably at least 2 easy kills off of that pug. Simply because he wasn't mic'd up. We don't know what his gear situation was. He's not in the league. Nothing against him personally. The guy's probably pretty good, but we just had no idea what the situation with this guy was. We had no idea what his gear was like and all that. And it was actually kind of funny when the pug came into the match. Carlos was like, "Oh, pug," and we all got a pretty good laugh. Listen to it later in league chat, but. Like I said though, this shows great sportsmanship by one up, not turning and focus firing on our on the pug that we got, and we just stayed here and we kept playing defensive. Being the fact that the pug was a tank, and I'm not sure what power it was. I think he was ice. I'm not sure. Chances are that there's a good possibility they could have gotten him down. If he was fire, though, with all the health buff that fire gets. I mean, fire tank's really hard to get down, even if they're being focus fired. But, you know, against a good group like these guys and all that, they probably could have gotten at least 1 or 2 kills off of them. So I got to give you guys props for that. This is a really good match here. You see we're winding down here towards the end. We're at 20 seconds, and I'm like counting them down. I'm playing defensive this whole time. I'm trying to harass the hell out of Coldie this whole time. Just keep grounding him, trying to stun him and everything. I'm doing everything I can to keep him off, try and help keep him off of Never Miss. And fortunately for us, it worked for us in this match. Once again, GG, 1-up. Really good match. Looking forward to rematching you guys here in the future and all that. I understand you guys are changing your lineup and everything. But like I said, I want to say really good match to you guys. Had a lot of fun. Our group right now, Replacements Group 2, is now 2-0 in the season. By all means, link in the description to DCUO Fight Club website to keep track of the season if you guys want to, see what teams are in there, what their rosters are and everything like that they've got grouped up with them to run in the season and all that. But I'm looking forward to future games here in the future, you know, in the coming weeks and all that. The 14-week season, man. This is going to go on for a while. So you guys are going to be getting at least one of these videos a week from me. Win or lose, I'll be posting the matchup. Don't plan on losing, though. Never plan on losing. But anyways, once again, 1-up, GG, Brittany, XOXO. It's good seeing you guys in there. Once again, thanks again for showing the sportsmanship. Let me know if you guys liked the video, though. If you did, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Until next time, you guys all take care.